Good evening and welcome to the NCAA Division II Women's Basketball Championship quarterfinal number 3 press conference. We're joined by Francis Marion University. They fell 79-55 to the University of Alaska Anchorage. Joining us is head coach Jerry Porter, sophomore Brianna Burgens, and senior Camille Dash. We'll begin with an opening statement from you, Coach.
We're disappointed with the outcome of tonight's game, but it would be really, really difficult for me to be disappointed with my basketball team. These are just an incredible group of young women that I inherited this year who have been just troopers from day one. They have done everything we've asked of them. They've worked extremely hard. They bought in to everything that we've tried to do. And I said to these two just now when we were outside, I said, at some point in the next couple of days, you guys are going to wake up one morning and you're going to realize what an amazing season you had. And I just, I want that for them. We're all disappointed now, and they are. They haven't lost a lot this year. But at some point when we get ready, when we get an opportunity to put it all in perspective of what we've been able to accomplish this year with this team, I think that they'll feel really good about what they've been able to accomplish. And hats off to Anchorage. They have an amazing team. What I told my team in the locker room was that, we got an opportunity to see what the next level looks like. And so if, in fact, we plan to be back, and we do, we now know what it's going to take. We know where we are as a program, and we know where we have to go to get to the point where we can get to this next level and be competitive. So we're excited about the opportunity, and obviously, clearly, if we don't get here, then that step we still haven't made. So we've made a huge stride for our program, and again, I think for our young kids that'll all be back next year, we've got a great bird's eye view tonight of the level of basketball that's being played in this tournament, and what it's going to take for us to get back and then to be successful when we get back.
Thank you, Coach. We'll open it up to questions from the media. Reminder to state your name and affiliation before I ask each question. So we'll now open it up for questions.
Michael Hawkins from Francis Marion, the SID. To Camille, as the 4-year senior on the squad this year, can you kind of put in perspective how this season has capped off your career?
My first, 3 years here, they were a little tough. I never even thought that I would even make it this far, truthfully, for whatever reasons. But, this year was totally different. Coach Porter, her and the rest of the coaching staff, they're just great teachers. And they just, from day one, they taught us, how to really, we already know how to play, but they just tweaked our game so that we could come together as a team, and win games. And I played with a great group of girls this year, who I know, in fact, will be here, again next year because, they're only losing me and Alasia, and these girls got a taste of, what it takes to get back here or whatnot. So I believe they'll be back. But this year was just great, to say the least. Like, that's why I'm not even that mad. Yes, it's the end of my career, but I feel like we really just, played our hardest in like this month of March and whatnot. So. And I have a Southeast Regional Championship. I got to cut down some nets. I got a trophy, so it's okay.
Coach, if you could talk a little bit about Brianna's performance. Coming off an MOP performance in the regional, she has a career-high 29 tonight.
If you are looking for a silver lining as a coach, and you come off the floor after this game, and you see that your sophomore forward went 10 for 19 and had 29 points, that's it. That's the silver lining. This is our leader. She will be back for the next 2 years in our system. And so I'm so excited. We've watched Bree just get better all year. We've always had the defense. We've always gotten the rebounding from her. She's that kid that always understands the game plan. She knows the scout. She knows what we need to do. So when you add 29 points to all of that, you can actually be pretty excited as a coach. And so that was actually one of the things that I zeroed in on. I didn't realize she'd scored that many points. I knew she scored for us, but I didn't know she'd scored 29. And so to come off the floor after this loss, and like I said, just looking for a little bit of a silver lining and something that you can kind of use to get yourself, up a little bit about what's ahead, it would definitely have to be this young lady and the improvement that she's made and how big I know she's going to be for us for the next couple of years.
Bree, can you talk about the last couple weeks, and has there been a difference on the floor?
Um, you know, March Madness, anything can happen in March Madness. I know Coach talked to us earlier. When we first got here, she was like, there's something in the magic in March. And I don't know if I got a little extra magic or what, but I mean, I'm glad that I could be a part of this team. And for me, as just a sophomore, to be here, one is an honor because I know, many people are still at home, dreaming of this. And for me to just have a taste of it early, I guess a little bit of a hunger has come out in me. And I'm glad that, I had people like Camille and Elijah to look up to these last 2 years. And I'm glad that I get to spend 2 more years with Coach Porter. And I'm glad that, I'm looking forward to the things that me and my teammates get to do these next 2 years while I'm here. And, go Patriots.
Any other questions?
Jordan Rodenberger, the Northern Light. This is Brianna. How will you use the momentum of playing this well and going this deep into the tournament? How are you going to use that momentum to carry you into next season?
Well, to be good, you just have to keep improving. And March shows that the team that improves the most is the one who's going to win. So, I guess I just have to keep working on my game, keep motivated, keep pushing my teammates, having my teammates push me, and, hope for the best in the future. So,
Any other questions? Congratulations on a great season.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.